right, looks like we are good to go. Hello, everybody. Sorry, starting for a few minutes late here. I was talking to my mother and a few other things happening. It also allowed me a chance to watch the end of the Yankee game. All I'm going to say about that, and I'm sure people will pop in and ask me how my thoughts on it again, but I'll say right now, they got to win tomorrow. They got to take 2 or 3 from Toronto. And, I mean, they're still in control of their own fate. We knew Boston was not going to lose 2 in a row to Baltimore, though. Eovaldi, after having that rough start against the Yankees, came out, had himself a great game. For some reason, Toronto just has Cole's number. And also, Joey Gallo not only is a sure out in the lineup, but he's now a liability in the outfield. It's, I don't know if he's just not comfortable in left, or if he's having such horrible at-bats, it's getting into his head now. But the Yankees should have won tonight. They could have won. They came back, and then they blew it. Some bad defense, some bad pitching. Holmes, it's been lights out, pretty automatic for the most part. The umpire didn't give him a strike call. Next pitch, Bichette hit a homer. Like, changes the whole at-bat. 0-1 versus 1-0. Same thing like 1-2 versus 2-1. It changes the whole at-bat. The umpire didn't give him the borderline strike at the knees, even though it was a strike according to K-Zone. And then the next one, he knew he needed to throw a strike, and he kind of floated a sinker up there, kind of just middle in. Bichette went opposite field with a lot of power. Bichette's done that a lot of times this year. The Yankees have actually did it. He did it down in Florida, beginning of the season. He did it here now in Toronto. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens now with Seattle and Oakland. If Seattle wins, Oakland's pretty much done. Well, first off, Seattle wins, Oakland is done. Oakland's eliminated. But if Seattle wins, you'll have the Yankees ahead of Boston by a game, Boston ahead of Seattle by half a game, who's then ahead of Toronto by half a game. Toronto a full game back of Boston. So it was a big game tonight, and they lose it. Now they have to face Robbie Ray tomorrow, and honestly, in my opinion, it's a must-win. They have to win tomorrow. They have to. Speaking of must-wins, though, it's a best-of-5 series now here in our World Series. Welcome, folks, to MLB Show 21. It's a Wednesday night, a little bit later than normal. Again, I was out a few minutes late. I was talking to my mother. We were going over the Yankee game. Hey, what's up, Farmers? How's it going, buddy? Welcome back. It has been a while. Hope you're doing well. It is not Luis Castillo versus David Peterson. It is going to be Luis Severino versus David Peterson. So we head to Citi Field. Another rainy day. So, as you see, there'll be Severino and then Montgomery in Game 4. I'm hanging in there, Farmers. Hanging in there, buddy. And actually, we're going to do something that we haven't done. Oh, actually, Peterson's a lefty. I thought he was a righty. He's a lefty. So what we're going to do is we're going to make it a righty-heavy lineup. The rookie, Kevin Vizcayeno, is going to get the start. And we are going to go righty-heavy. LeMahieu, Judge, because they hit the righties well. I'm sorry to hear that, Farmers. Sorry to hear that you were in pain, buddy. But in the long run, I'm sure it'll be worth it. Severino, a 2-0 record, a 1.26 ERA against Peterson, 2-0 with a 3.65. Yankees are going to stack the lineup for righties. So, yeah, Pollock in left, Vizcaino in short. All the lefties and switch hitters will be on the bench aside from Hicks. And, of course, Driscoll, also a righty, will be on the bench as well if need be. Vizcaino, again, National League Park, so pitchers will hit. But you see there, both these pitchers have done pretty well. What's up, Dom? How's it going? Yeah, Farmers, the Giants season's already over, buddy. I already said it, though. Your Vikings, if your Vikings are 2-3, because I think you can win. I forget who you play the next 2 weeks, but I know you can win at least one of the next 2. And I was telling my friend who's also a Vikings fan, my friend Andrea, I'm like, you're going to beat the Seahawks. And you did. And if you guys are 2-3, I think you guys will be, fine. What's up, Handtucks? How's it going, buddy? Darkstroke, it was not a great game. I don't know what you're talking about. Cole looked terrible. Toronto has his number. Joey Gallo is now not only a surefire out in the lineup, but Joey Gallo is now a liability in the field. The fact he dropped that fly ball in left turns my stomach, and that extra run was the difference in the game, really. Yeah, I think you'll lose to Cleveland. I think Carolina's susceptible, especially when the McCaffrey hurt, and I think then you can beat Detroit. You guys can be 3-3 going into your bye. And no, like Dom said, tomorrow's a big game. To me, tomorrow is a must-win, Odoms. But right now, Yankees are the 1 seed for the wild card. They're a game up on Boston, who are a game up on both Seattle and Toronto. If Seattle wins, they'll be a half game back of Boston. It's still a very tight race. Yeah, no offense. I do not think you beat Cleveland Farmers, but I think you can beat Carolina and Detroit. I think you'd be 3-3 going into your bye, and I think you'll be right there. I'm sure you are, Farmers. I'm sure you are, as we are here for Game 3 of the World Series. Yankees versus Mets, a Subway Series. David Peterson, the lefty, his third start of the postseason. A 2-0 record, a 3.65 ERA, and 12 1/3 innings pitched. 7 hits, a whip under 1, 4 walks to 2 strikeouts, so it gets a little wild, but pitches to contact. The Jays won, Peanuts. The Jays came back. The Yankees came back. They were down 4-0, and it was 5-5, and then the Yankees lost 6-5. Clay Holmes gives up a solo home run to Bo Bichette, and that's it. Yeah, Darkstroke, I completely disagree. Completely disagree, Darkstroke, with you. I think your analysis is completely off point. The Marcus Semien home run was bad. 2 Bichette home runs. Cole did not have it tonight. But, again, that run that Gallo basically ended up gifting the Blue Jays because of that dropped pop-up and left, that's on him. That's on him. Nice. Hand-tuck's nice. As that misses inside the LeMahieu 1-0. Yeah, Dom, I'm surprised, too, but the Mets in the game, they got in the wild card. They beat the Padres in the wild card game, then took 3 out of 4 from the Dodgers, 4 out of 5 from the Braves. We split the 2 games at Yankee Stadium, and now we are here in Citi Field. LeMahieu 237 on the playoffs with a solo home run, 4 runs scored. Hammers this one to left center field, but the wind is coming in. It's blowing in tonight between the raindrops as this rainstorm that plagued Game 2 seems to have stayed over New York City here for Game 3. As we look at the Yankee lineup, we saw LeMahieu, now followed by Judge, Hicks, Voit, Real Muto, Gio Urshela, A.J. Pollock. The rookie Kevin Vizcayeno gets his 2nd start of the postseason, and then followed by Luis Severino, because we're in the National League Park. Yeah. Well, exactly, Dom. DeGrom dominated us in Game 1, but we got to take if we can take Games 2 through 4, I'm not worried. As Judge swings and misses there. 0-1 Peterson, a fastball, slider, changeup, curveball pitcher. Hopefully, Odoms, hopefully, as this one fouled back out of play, 0-2. I'm going to dim the light a little bit. It's a little bright tonight. A little bit in the eyes. But, yeah, tomorrow against Robbie Ray for the Yankees, to me, is a must-win, as that misses inside 1-2. Because here's the thing. The Yankees win tomorrow, then I think we're fine. All we need at that point, then, is to beat Tampa once, or Toronto to lose a game, and we're good. Toronto and Seattle to lose a game, and we're good. The 1-2, outside 2-2. Even if we're not hosting the wild card, we'll be there. And honestly, as long as it's not Toronto, I think Cole will be fine. But for some reason, the Blue Jays have his number. This is back-to-back starts against Toronto that he's had. I mean, he did great in Boston. He did great to start before, but in Toronto, nope. For whatever reason, as that misses low to Judge, the count now full. 3-2, the dangerous Aaron Hicks on deck. Judge 2 homers, 5 RBIs here in the postseason. The payoff pitch. Hammered to the left side and through for a base hit. Aaron Judge hit that changeup perfectly, so a 1-out single. Honestly, Dom, I don't know, because the rotation's constantly moving. I think it's Cortez. I think it's Nasty Nestor, actually. It should be Cortez. So I like our chances, but we'll see what happens. It was good to see Loizaga came back tonight. Heaney's done as a Yankee, barring anything crazy happening, as late on the fastball was Hicks there, 0-1. Yeah, he absolutely destroyed your Red Sox hand tucks. He's done well against Toronto. When he plays the field, man, it really helps him take his mind off his hitting for a couple games. And when he just lets it flow, the ball just flies. So, I'm still not... My hate now is direct... And even Torres and Sanchez are starting to finally pick it up. As Hicks swing and a miss on an inside curveball, strike 3, so 2 away. And that brings up Luke Voit. 5 homers, 9 RBIs. Voit hitting only .281, but when he hits it, the ball flies. I mean, Peanuts, that's probably what's going to happen. That's what both teams are set up for. As Voit late on a fastball there. Good pitch from Peterson at the belt, 0-1. I mean, yeah, hand tugs. Actually, I saw a Red Sox fan today in Dunkin' Donuts as Luke Voit hammers this one towards left center field. It is gone! Goodbye, baseball! A nuke from Luke, his 6th of the postseason. A 2-run bomb. And the Yankees jump jump out to a 2-0 lead here in Game 3 of the World Series. It's Kluber tomorrow? Never mind, we're screwed. We're screwed tomorrow, Dom. We're going to lose that game hands down. For sure. No. It's 1-1, Joe. The series is at 1-1. DeGrom outpitched Cole in Game 1. The Yankees came back and destroyed the Mets bullpen in Game 2. As Real Muto's guys won to dead center now, but Verdugo is there. He will settle under it and make the catch as we go bottom 1 now. But Luke Voit puts the Yankees up by 2 after this monster home run. The beginning of Game 3. We are going bottom 1. Yankees up 2-0. Severino making his third start of the postseason, 2-0. A 1.26 ERA, a whip under 1, 9 strikeouts, no walks. Severino, more than any other Yankee pitcher, has really been consistent in the playoffs. Cole, Castillo, both been a bit wild. That pitch should have been called a strike, but McNeil gets the call, 1-0. The offense has to show up, but they're facing Robbie Ray, and that worries me, Dom. If Ray is on, it could be a long game. 2-0 as that misses low. 3-0, and again, this is what happens when an umpire does not get the call right. It'll be a 3-0 to McNeil. There is a strike. Check this swing, but it was a strike all the way. 3-1. See if Sevy can bounce back here. The lefty-heavy Met lineup is giving the Yankees fits as that's fouled off 3-2. What's up? Hey, what's up, Stream Lounge? Don't forget, folks, Saturday is this week's StreamLounge.io baseball game of the week. Yankees versus Rays. As this one popped up, Severino comes back in the at-bat. Real Muto and foul ground makes the catch, 1 away. Yeah, Hand Tucks. You guys gotta win tomorrow against Baltimore. As we look at the Mets lineup now, McNeil led things off, followed by Verdugo, Dom Smith, who's hit the Yankees well, Pete Alonso, Michael Conforto, Francisco Lindor, both Yankee killers, J.D. Davis, James McCann, and of course Peterson batting ninth. Verdugo now up at the plate. Well, yeah, that's the thing. If the Red Sox lose, then yeah, it helps. It helps a lot, Dom, for sure. But tomorrow, in my opinion, is a must-win for the Yankees as Verdugo takes a strike at the knees. Quickly 0-2. As this is chop foul, still 0-2. Slider, well, in the dirt. Did that hit him? It did. It plunked his back foot, so Verdugo reaches. And now the dangerous Dom Smith is up. Not what the Yankees wanted to see. As this is fouled back out of play, 0-1. So, back-to-back sliders. The second one, Severino yanked. That misses low, 1-1. What's up, FaZe Road? How's it going? As this one grounded foul, 1-2. It's swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 away. It's kind of hard, Hand Tucks. You probably don't, actually you don't want the Jays to win because otherwise it makes it harder for you guys to get in the playoffs too. Well, yeah, that's the thing, Dom. If Seattle loses tonight, that'll help the Yankees. That'll help everybody a lot. But Pete Alonso now up, 2 outs, a man on, takes a strike at the belt, 0-1. Alonso, already a couple home runs this series, grounds this one foul, 0-2. The 0-2, well outside, but Alonso goes fishing. The polar bear looking for a salmon there in the river, but he comes up empty-handed, and we go top 2, Yankees up 2-0. Yeah, I mean, it's a kind of a win-win. Whoever wins tomorrow, it helps the Red Sox, Hand Tucks. Like, it helps you either way. If the Yankees lose and the Red Sox win, well, then you're tied for first. If the Blue Jays lose and the Yankees win, you're still trailing the Yankees, but you get closer to clinching a spot. Yeah, I mean, of course, Money Man, you're rooting for Oakland tonight because Oakland's basically done. They're basically eliminated. As Gio fouls us back into play 0-1. I appreciate that, Stream Lounge. Again, Yankees versus Rays should be good on Saturday. Yeah, Andrew, I don't know if they're going to do that. The Giants are clicking on all cylinders right now as we go down to the final stretch for the NL West race. As Gio chases a curveball, 0-2. Yankees would love to get at least a man on. As that's called strike 3 at the knees, 1 away, Gio down looking. I say that because then you can get past the pitcher for the third inning. And that brings up A.J. Pollock. 3 solo home runs on the playoffs, a .310 average, batting 7th tonight. Yeah, Dom, I usually try to watch the Yankees as much as I can. I watched tonight, unfortunately, as, oh, almost plunks him. Oh, it did. Pollock tried to sell it like he got plunked. The umpire said, nuh-uh, stay in the box. It'll be a 1-0. Just missed the hanging slider, 1-1. Yep, Cardinals made a run. What was it, 17 in a row, Money Man? Oh, yeah, no, Dom, I got MLB.TV, although tonight was a national game anyway. It was on ESPN, but I got MLB.TV to watch the Yankees as much as I can anyway. It's tough because a lot of the games start at 4, so I sometimes miss the first couple of innings, but the 1-2 outside the Pollock 2-2. The 2-2 inside the Pollock 3-2. Again, Yankees would love to get a man on here and then get past the pitcher this inning. As this one hammered to left field. Well, never mind the walk. Pollock says goodbye, baseball. Off the second deck facade. His 4th home run of the playoffs. A majestic blast to left center field. And the Yankees are up 3-0. Holy cow, what a shot by Pollock. An absolute moonshot. He might have left a crater in the wall there. Unbelievable. 412 feet, 108 miles an hour off the bat as Peterson hung another breaking ball. And now that'll bring up the rookie, Kevin Vizcayeno, 2 for 5 on the playoffs. Only his 2nd start. And he skies one down to right center field and deep. Verdugo going back at the track and makes the running grab just in front of the show sign for the 2nd out of the inning. That is also true, Dom. That is also true. I don't have cable, though. I cut the cord a long time ago. Money Man, this is still my first year. Money Man, I play every game. So, Luis Severino now grounds this back to Peterson. He knocks it down, settles, fires the first to get Sevy, and that'll end the inning. But the Yankees get another run in a big way. At the end of 1.5, it's 3-0 Yankees after this blast by A.J. Pollock. And honestly, I played 3 years last year, nobody to show 20. I only won 1 World Series. Michael Conforto now hitting .372, leading off here in the bottom of the 2nd, having a good series against the Yankees. Takes a strike, 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 to Conforto. Changeup misses just a little outside, 1-1. And now this one chopped foul, just got a piece of the fastball. And the count now moves to 1-2. Now Sevy with that slider, he might have hung one. Goodbye, baseball. The Mets are on the board in a big way as Conforto gets his 4th of the playoffs. And there's that stupid apple. And just like that, Conforto again takes a Yankee deep. The Yankees have been having trouble with the lefties of the Mets lineup. And yeah, it wasn't a bad slider, but it wasn't his best. Probably, Dom. We're going to play probably at least one more year. Yeah, down and in, but Conforto able to get the bat head on it, and that brings up Lindor. He takes a strike, 0-1. And now swings and misses on a good changeup there from Sevy, 0-2. Sevy tried to foot that slider to Conforto, and instead it caught just enough of the plate for Conforto to drop the bat head and wrap it around the foul pole. As now this one popped up on the infield, Severino, standing squarely on the mound, will make the catch himself for the 1st out of the inning. I mean, they'd have to be dominant phase, but yes, as we now look at the Yankee defense, we see Pollock in left, Hicks in center, Judge in right. Gio at 3rd, Vizcaino's the rookie at short, only his 2nd start of the postseason. LeMahieu at 2nd, Voit at 1st, and Real Muto behind the plate. 1 out now, a run in for the Mets, and J.D. Davis now up at the plate. Takes a strike from Sevy, 0-1. But I mean, if those guys are on, and you have Kluber 4th phase, they gotta be on. That's the thing, they gotta be on. And you just don't know, right? It'll be an 0-2 now to Davis. Late on a fastball, fouls it back though, 0-2. The 0-2 outside. Davis lays off the slider. 1-2. Another Yankee killer. As that's in the dirt. 2-2. See if Sevy can put him away here. Already at 30 pitches. As this one popped up to center. Hicks got a late jump, but he will get there and make the catch for the second out of the inning. And that brings up James Mccann. Again, the Mets, similarly to the Yankees, would love to get Mccann on. Instead, the Yankees would love to get him here, so that Peterson leads off the top of the third. It'll be an 0-1 now to Mccann, as he took a fastball there for a strike. Chases the slider, 0-2. He had himself an RBI in Game 1, 5 on the postseason now, as that misses low and outside, 1-2. FaZe, Cortez is having a terrific year, especially as a starter. I am super impressed. As that misses low and outside, 2-2. Well, Smith, honestly, I hate to say it, but, I mean, as Voit, I think, got hurt again tonight, I would love to see the Yankees try to clear cap space, or excuse me, or luxury tax space, as it's now a full count to Mccann. The 3-2. Swing and a miss, he struck him out. Huge K for Sevy. But the Mets are on the board. At the end of 2 full here at Citi Field, it's a little home run derby. The Yankees up, though, 3-1. I would love to see the Yankees re-sign Rizzo. But Voit, I think he tweaked his knee again in a pinch hit thing. I think the Yankees are preparing to move on from Voit, as much as it pains me to say it. But we'll see what happens. As DJ LeMahieu now chops this one to the left side, Davis fires the first in time, 1 away. Nice play ranging to his left. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, who singled in his first at-bat, came around to score on the Voit home run. Average up to 211 now in the playoffs. First pitch from Peterson. Swing and a miss. Good borderline fastball at the top of the zone, 0-1. Dom, I traded Stanton and Sanchez for him, and Chapman. And I got Didi and Real Muto in exchange. I said, and the Phillies ended up with one of the worst records in the National League. It'll be a 1-1 to Judge. Swing and a miss on a changeup, 1-2. Well out in front of that one. It'll be a 1-2 to Aaron. High, 2-2. Evens the count up. Judge doing a good job, at least today, of working the count against Peterson. Worked it full in his first at-bat, led to the single. Now it's 2-2 here. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Good fastball there in the outside black. Borderline pitch, and Judge reacted late. 2 away here in the third. That brings up Aaron Hicks, who struck out in his first at-bat, but 5 for 10 this World Series so far, with a couple home runs. And he skies this one to center field. Long run for McNeil. It'll be over his head and dunk him for a base hit. Verdugo will get it in, though, kind of hit into that Bermuda Triangle in right center. So Hicks will get himself a 2-out single, and here brings up Luke Voit, whose 2-run home run in the first right now is the difference in the game. No, Odoms, I don't think Gallo gets re-signed. He's been an absolute bum as a Yankee. His average has dropped 35 points. He's a liability again in the outfield. He either walks, strikes out, or hits a home run, and he strikes out more than anything. It'll be an 0-1 to Voit. Misses high, 1-1. I have been absolutely sickened by the play of Joey Gallo the last 6 weeks. He has not been what was promised. He has not delivered at all. What's up, Casey? As Luke Voit chops this to the right side, the flip to second to end the inning. So the Yankees get a man on, but they leave him there. And at the end of 2.5, it's 3-1 New York. Excuse me, New York Yankees over the New York Mets. As leading off now is the starter Peterson. There's a strike, 0-1. What floating chat box? What are you talking about, Casey? Now a slider smacked to left, but Pollock is there. Makes the catch, 1 away. You gotta remember, what I see on OBS is not what you guys see on Twitch. There's a strike. Ooh, no, sorry, they called a ball. Again, the umpire really giving the benefit of the doubt to McNeil here in back-to-back at-bats. As that one misses low, 2-0. The 2-0 now. 3-0 as, again, Another borderline pitch that does not go Severino's way. As there's a strike right down the middle, almost 3-1, more on the inside part of the plate, but the 3-1 to McNeil. There's a strike with the slider, 3-2. Oh, because of he got plunked today. Well, oh well. As this is chopped foul, 3-2. As this one popped up to left, long run for Pollock, but he will get there, mostly because of the shift, but he makes the catch 2 away. You know, that's a good question, Money Man. Honestly, he might go to Boston. Boston, last I heard, needed a solid first baseman. I'll have to, all right, I'll check my phone in a second, Casey. As that miss, oh, actually, that one hit the outside part of the plate. And again, the umpire's inconsistency makes it hard to call, but it's a strike, 0-1. Now Verdugo fouls one off, 0-2. It'll be an 0-2 to Verdugo, who was plunked in his first at-bat on a backdoor slider, or tried to be a back foot slider, my apologies. This one now rolled over foul, 1-2. As this one fouled back out of play, 1-2. Verdugo staying alive. Severino already had 51 pitches. Swing and a miss, but he strikes out Verdugo, strike 3. So a 1-2-3 inning for Sevy. His first of the night. We go top 4. Yankees up 3-1. That's also true, Money Man. That's also true. All right, I gotta look at this video from Casey now. Oh, so that's like a whisper. That's like a private chat, Casey. You can X out of that. I don't know why that's on your screen. You should be able to X out of that. My phone got enough of a charge. Thank you, Casey. That's also true, Dom. I mean, that'll probably what'll happen in the short term if it's a bad injury for sure. As Real Muto now leads off here in the top of the 4th. This one, oh! It hits right off of Peterson. Real Muto hustling to first. He's in time. Not in time, excuse me. As it pulls him off the bag, and now the Mets hold their breath to see if Peterson is okay. Trying to shake it off. It hit him right in the shoulder, or possibly the tricep. Trying to shake it off. It's all good, Case. So Peterson will stay in the game, though, but it's a leadoff. Should be a leadoff single there for Real Muto. Because I think he would have been safe anyway, even if McCann's throw is on line. Now it rolls this one over to short. Lindor to second for one on the first. Gio hits into a 6-4-3 double play. I didn't hit him in the face, Casey. I hit him in the arm. That brings up A.J. Pollock now, who's 4 for 7 this series with a pair of solo home runs. The other one coming into second. As he skies another one to dead center, but the park will hold it. Settling underneath it and making the catch is Verdugo. So because of the double play, Yankees get a hit. Nobody left on because of the double play. We go bottom 4. A quick 4th for Peterson. Yankees still up 3-1. But no, Dom, that's a good call. Stanton probably goes in the left on a more consistent basis, and then Voit probably DHs more frequently. As Dom Smith now 0 for 1 will lead off here in the bottom of the 4th. This is fouled back and out of play, 0-1. And now this one, little dribble to the right side. Tough play, charging is Vizcayeno. Will make the throw in time, one away because of the shift. That was kind of anybody's ball. But Vizcayeno with better speed cut in front of LeMahieu and made a nice throw to first. As the shift almost hurts the Yankees there. Instead, one away here in the bottom of the 4th. Very soggy. Yes, it's raining here at Citi Field as Alonso has a fastball blown by him. 0-1. Well, I think neither Milwaukee or St. Louis has anything to play for. Yeah, I saw the Daniel Vogelbach home run, which was a massive shot. Yeah, no rain delay yet, Lynn. We did have one earlier in the playoffs. Castillo came out in the 6th because of it, as that's grounded foul by Alonso, 1-2. Struck out in his first at-bat on a bad slider. And does so again here. Strike 3, 2 away in the bottom of the 4th. Sevy trying to get back on track, his 5th K of the night, and that brings up Conforto. Right now, the only run of the game for the Mets. A solo home run in his first at-bat. He takes one high, 1-0. Well, Bichette's been doing it to us all year long, Andrew. You're still a game out of the playoffs, though, as this is grounded up the middle. Vizcaino there fires the first because of the shift. He's up the middle, and that'll end the 4th. So another 1-2-3 for Sevy. We go top 5. Yankees up 3-1. Money Man, I agree. I think that was one of the stupidest endings I've seen for a pay-per-view in a long time. The top rope, the top turnbuckle gateway? Are you kidding me? Come on. As Vizcayeno swings and misses out in front of a changeup, 0-1. Maybe, Andrew, you're still a game back of Boston and 2 back of the Yankees. Tomorrow's going to be a big determining factor on that. If the Yankees win tomorrow, which I'm not saying they will because it's a tall task with Robbie Ray on the mound, but if they win tomorrow, you guys are in trouble. The 0-1, swing and a miss, 0-2. I will say this, if it's Yankees-Jays in the wild card, I do not start Garrett Cole, because for whatever reason, you guys have his number. I would not start Garrett Cole in the wild card against yous. The 0-2, skied to right, this will slice foul, still 0-2. We'll do it again, an 0-2 pitch. This one inside outed towards right. A humpback liner caught by McNeil in the lip of the outfield grass, 1 away. And that brings up Severino for his second at-bat. 0 for 1 tonight with a ground out. Well, that loss by the Red Sox yesterday was huge, Money Man, huge. Nick, I'm with you. Especially if it's the Jays, Nasty Nestor. Let's go, ride or die with the mustache. As this is fouled back out of play, 1-1. I don't want Chris Pratt playing Mario in the Mario movie. I want Nestor Cortez, as that misses inside 2-1. Andrew, you're just saying that just because you're a Blue Jays fan. Nobody else in baseball would think that, buddy. As this is fouled back out of play, 2-2. If it's Yankees-Jays, Lynn, I would start Cortez. I'm being 100% serious. As this one grounded up the middle, and Luis Severino gets himself a seeing eye single. So Peterson gives up a single to his counterpart. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu now, who's 0 for 2. No, Odoms, he was sent to the minors today. His career as a Yankee is over, most likely. As LeMahieu fouls this back out of play, 0-1. Yeah, again, Andrew, because you're a Blue Jays fan. As this one popped up by LeMahieu on the infield. Surprised the infield fly rule was not called. But McNeil makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. Yankees would love to see him have a power surge here. And he just missed that fastball, 0-1. That was the pitch, but he was a hair late on it. Coming in at 93. Peterson up to 50 pitches now. Settled down nicely since the first 2 innings as Judge misses that fastball, 0-2. I would start Scherzer, Andrew. I would start Scherzer in the wild card, especially against the Cardinals. As this one skied to right, fairly deep, but playable. Conforto is there, makes the catch, and we go bottom 5. Yankees still up 3-1. Yeah, Pedro and Ortiz. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen, Money Man. You're living in a past that's long gone. As Francisco Lindor now takes a strike, 0-1. Be curious to see if anybody gets on for the Mets here. If the Mets let Peterson hit, he's gone 5. He settled down nicely. His pitch count's in a good place, but you're also down by 2. And Severino, knock on wood, has been dealing the last 2 innings as that's fouled back out of play by Lindor. 1-2. The 1-2. Slider just misses low and Lindor lays off. Evens the count up at 2-2. And now this one skied to center field. Jammed him just a bit. It is carrying, but Hicks is there on the track in front of the 380 sign in the Yankee pen. 1 away. Again, the wind is actually blowing in tonight. A couple of these balls you think might have carried out of here. But the wind is working in the favor of both pitchers. As now Davis 0 for 1 takes a strike. The count 0-1. The 0-1 ripped towards first, but Voit is there, catches it on the fly, 2 away. Now that brings up James McCann, who struck out in his first at-bat. Again, Yankees would love to get him, so that means the Mets would have to probably pinch hit somebody at the top of the or bottom of the sixth. As McCann takes a strike, 0-1. And now that misses outside, 1-1. Severino's 70th pitch of the night is swung on and missed, 1-2. You know, Nick, I'm sure that's what the Yankees want to do next year, but I think he is just too valuable as a long reliever and maybe even the closer of the future. Because he's still young. People forget he's still only in his mid to late 20s. As this slider ripped to right, that's going to be a base hit. So now the Mets have a decision. Do they pinch hit for Peterson with 2 outs here in the 5th? No, they're going to let him hit. Ooh, they called a ball. Wow. 1-0. And again, whenever that happens, Severino, I lose the zone for some reason. As this one popped up to left, and now Peterson does to Severino what Severino did to him. A single to left, and suddenly 2 on with 2 outs for the Mets. And the ever-dangerous Jeff McNeil coming up. But yeah, I think I would keep Severino as a reliever, honestly. As that misses high, 1-0. The Yankees now. Jonathan Loaizaga starting to warm. The last thing you want to do is load the bases for Verdugo. As this one ripped towards left center field, it's a base hit. They're going to wave Mccann home. Here's Hicks's throw. It's up the line, and the Mets have made it 3-2. Oh, goodness gracious. As Alex Verdugo now 0 for 1. A chance to tie the game. And again, the umpire does not give Severino the borderline call. What's up, Tidy? It'll be a 1-0. That misses low, 2-0. This is probably Severino's last hitter as this one ripped on the right field line, foul, 2-1. It'll be a 2-1 to Verdugo. Outside and low, 3-1. The dangerous Dom Smith on deck. As this one, little dribbler back to Severino. He will field, fire to first. And despite his struggles here in the 5th, Sevy gets through it. But the Mets claw ever closer. At the end of 5, it's 3-2 Yankees. Yankees are not going to be in the World Series this year, Gibby. No, I do not regret slandering him whatsoever, Tidy. I stand by my statements. He was playing terribly. He's playing better now. And it still does not absolve him of all his sins. As this is fouled back out of play, 0-1. Hicks 1 for 2 with a single. Now skies this one on the right field line. Slicing, foul, 0-2. It'll be a 0-2 now to Hicks. It's fouled back out of play, still 0-2. Odoms gets a hydrate. Yes, exactly, Gibby. The 0-2, chopped foul again. Hicks staying alive, making Peterson work. Right now, the difference in the game is the A.J. Pollock solo home run, as this is fouled off. Good slider there from Peterson. Still 0-2. The 0-2 now, chopped up the middle, slow roller, tough play for Lindor. Sets, fires the first, and just gets Hicks by half a step, 1 away. Striking out, and he struck out terribly, Gibby. I mean, as Luke Voit now, we look at his first inning 2-run home run. The Mets play him to pull now, since no one's on this at-bat. And Voit just a little late in that fastball, almost went the other way with it, 0-1. That is very wrong. That a graphic he was not acquired from Minnesota in 2015. 60th pitch of the night, lined right to first. Alonso there wins the race to the bag, 2 away. In my book, Gibby, you strike out almost 200 times a year. It's a sin, yes. It's the 11th commandment. Thou shalt not strike out that much. JT Realmuto 1 for 2 with an infield single. Fouls this one off at the plate. 0-1. I think he foul tipped it. As that slider did not slide, tried to backdoor it, just missed though. 1-1 now the count. I really like the gold trim here in the World Series. I agree, Gibby. The 1-1 misses outside. 2-1. No, Money Man. No, that absolves him. That's grace from the Yankee gods. The 2-1 chopped to the left side and through for a base hit. So Realmuto gets his second single of the night, as Davis can't olay it there at third. And that'll bring up Gio Urshela, who has not looked good in 2 at-bats against Peterson. He's 0 for 2, hit into a double play his last at-bat. Realmuto, good speed off of first. And Gio swings and misses out in front of a changeup there, 0-1. As Dellin Betances and Aaron Loop, who gave up the game-winning home run to Hicks in Game 2, starting to warm now. Tidy, the fact he broke his hand is horrible, man. That's terrible. As that misses high, 1-1. Money Man needs some holy water. Come on, you're in Boston or close to it, right? There's plenty of Irish Catholic churches in Boston. Tomorrow against Toronto, and then they finish the season against Tampa Bay. As Gio grounds it to Lindor again, they go the short way, and despite the 2-out single, again, the Yankees do not score. We go bottom 6, Yankees up by 1, and in comes Jonathan Loaizaga for his 4th appearance of the postseason. 4 1/3 innings pitched, has pitched very well. I honestly don't know. Yeah, he punched the wall, yeah. Dom Smith leading off here, he's 0 for 2. Takes one outside, 1-0. Be a 1-0 from Loaizaga. Outside again, 2-0. And now a changeup right down the middle, 2-1. And now a fastball inside, 3-1. So Loaizaga a little wild here. Oh, and he ends up plunking him with a curveball. Not what the Yankees wanted, and now comes the ever-dangerous Pete Alonso. 3 for 10 this series with 2 home runs as he takes one high and inside, 1-0. Yeah, Boston has a series against the Nationals next. As that, oh, and the umpire again does not give Loaizaga the call. 2-0. 3-0. Just can't seem to get one over. There's a strike in the outside corner, 3-1. And now this one, oh, Alonso just missed it. He just missed that fastball. Pollock there makes the catch just shy of the track and left for the first out of the inning. They should be, Gibby, for the Red Sox. They should be. Yeah, Money Man, you're in trouble then. As Michael Conforto, 1 for 2 with a solo home run. Again, just outside, says the umpire, 1-0. And again, outside with the curve, 2-0. Loaizaga, usually Mr. Automatic alongside Darren O'Day, but he just can't seem to get anything going here. The 3-0 is low, ball 4, and that brings up Francisco Lindor. And even though O'Day is tired after pitching 2 innings in Game 2, we might have to go to him as Lindor takes one outside, 1-0. The 1-0. Grounded to the right side, it could be 2. LeMahieu to second for 1, on to first, in time! An inning-ending 4-6-3 double play! Just what the doctor ordered! And we go top 7 here now at Citi Field. Yankees still nursing a 3-1 lead. Excuse me, 3-2 lead, excuse me. As Dellin Betances now comes on for his 8th appearance of the postseason, a 15 ERA in 4 2/3 innings pitched. And it looks like Zach Britton now is going to start to warm. It looks like he actually... Actually, it's going to be Greg Holland and... it's going to be Holland and Britton warming. We'll see who we go to in the 7th. It's 1-1, Gibby. It's tied at 1. DeGrom beat us Game 1, and then we beat up on the Mets bullpen in Game 2. As A.J. Pollock, 1 for 2 with a solo home run, fouls this one straight back out of play, 0-1. Right now, the difference in the game is Pollock's solo home run, as this is fouled back, and it's 0-2. So Peterson goes 6 strong. He gives up only 3 runs to the Yankees, but right now he's on the losing end of that 3-2 score. The 0-2, fouled back out of play, still 0-2. Yeah, they obviously never saw him play, Money Man. Probably, Andrew, you're probably right. You're probably right. The 0-2, fouled back out of play. Pollock staying alive. Yankees I think we're going to do a double switch probably. As this one fouled back out of play, still 0-2. But who do we pull? The 0-2, swing and a miss, got him on a high fastball, strike 3, 1 away. And now that brings up Kevin Vizcayeno, the rookie, 0 for 2 tonight. Maybe, Money Man, that could happen too. Both of those are very realistic predictions. This one, ooh, a slurve that caught the inside part of the plate, but again, finally, the umpire showing a little consistency and not giving the Mets a call for once. It'll be a 1-0 to Vizcayeno. Fouls off the fastball, 1-1. Lynn, Boston might not even make the playoffs, as this is fouled off to the right side, 1-2. And they'd have to make a ridiculous run starting from the wild card game. I'm saying it right now. Whoever wins the wild card game, I don't think is getting past the Rays. Whether it's Toronto, Boston, the Yankees, Seattle, it doesn't matter. Okay, Money Man. Pirates, Orioles, yeah. The basement-dwelling World Series. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Good pitch in the dirt, and Vizcayeno chased. Mccann throws the first to complete the play, 2 away. Who do we bring in? 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 Yeah, we're gonna bring in Adam Frazier to pinch hit. The lefty hitting .296 in the playoffs, 4 homers, 5 RBIs. Had a great first 2 rounds. Did not do much in Game 1 or Game 2 against the Mets, though. We won't do the double switch as Frazier fouls off a fastball there, 0-1. Diamondbacks, Orioles, there you go, yeah. The 0-1, swing and a miss on a fastball there, 0-2. The New York Giants, the season's over, Andrew. Not even going to bother watching. It's disgusting. They need to blow the team up from top to bottom as this one's skied to center. Verdugo there will make the catch to put it away. Wynn got to hold that a little bit. It started to pull on him, but it's a 1-2-3 inning for Betances. And Greg Holland will come in now. His second appearance in the postseason, pitched 2 innings against Minnesota, gave up a run. Trying to hopefully have a lockdown 7th here and keep this a 1-run game. He takes his warm-up pitches. Not going to do here. I mean, the Giants, yeah, I think the Giants and the Jets, honestly, are going to fight for the #1 pick. The only good thing is that if the Jets get it instead of the Giants get number 2, you know the Jets aren't going to take a quarterback because they took a quarterback this year. They'll probably go offensive line or whatever, right? So, but Giants and Jets, I'm saying it right now, 1-2 in the NFL draft because they both look horrendous. And I'll say this, I think the Jets just because, I mean, the Jets might be just a little bit worse. Just a little bit, but like not by a lot. Daniel Jones is trash. Andrew, I said it. Danny Dumpster Fire continues to suck. Yeah, Lynn, the offensive line needs to be rebuilt too, but trust me, Daniel Jones is not the solution. As J.D. Davis 0 for 2 swings through a fastball there, 0-1. Good pitch there from Holland. That misses just a little low, and Davis lays off 1-1. The 1-1. Hanging curveball through the left side for a base hit. So not Holland's best, and he gives up a leadoff single here. So the tying run is on base here in the 7th for the Mets. Yeah, he hung it. And that brings up James McCann, who was 1 for 2 tonight with a single. Fouls this fastball back out of play, 0-1. Yeah, we have a good defense, Andrew, but even that, now it's all banged up. Blake Martinez is out for the year as that slider misses outside 1-1. Now swing and a miss. Good change up there from Mccann, or from Holland, excuse me. 1-2. Now a slider dribbled back to the pitcher. Holland will go to second for one on the first. A 1-6-3 double play. Just what the doctor ordered. Mccann tried to pull the slider, and all he did was dribble it to Holland. 2 away here in the 7th. Oh, there you go. Yeah, the Saints, Saints are going to be up. I think the Saints are going to be like this all year. It all depends on what Jameis Winston does. As Brandon Nimmo, now the pinch hitter, comes up with 2 outs and no one on. That was a huge double play as he fouls that one off 0-1. I'm being serious. I don't think the Giants might not win a game the whole year. That's how bad they are. This is pushed foul 0-2. And I think the Giants and Jets might go a combined 0-34. As that misses low, and Nimmo does not chase. 1-2. The 1-2. High fastball. Nimmo lays off there. Just missed the top of the zone. 2-2. Now that sails outside 3-2. Jeff McNeil again on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him on the curveball. Strike 3. So despite the leadoff single, Holland gets a double play and then strikes out the pinch hitter Nimmo. We go top 8. Yankees still nursing that 1-run lead as Jeurys Familia comes on for his first appearance of the World Series, his 5th of the playoffs. 3 1/3 innings pitched, trying to keep it here. And it looks like Britton will pitch the 8th for the Yankees. Yeah, if Belichick gets fired, I hope he comes back to the Giants. People forget he was our defensive coordinator for years, as that's a swing and a miss 0-1. LeMahieu 3 for 12 against Familia with a home run. A lot of that when DJ was with the Rockies. Familia sinker, slider, fastball, splitter pitcher. Throws it hard and gets a lot of ground balls. As DJ fouls that one off at 100 miles an hour, 0-2. It'll be an 0-2 to DJ. Chopped foul, still 0-2. And now that sails outside. DJ lays off 1-2. I haven't seen Lipke in a couple of days, Lynn, so he's probably available for tomorrow. Goodness knows we're going to probably need him with Kluber on the mound. As this is popped foul and out of play, still 1-2. Oh, and if you're talking about my game, Lipke's not in the video game. He's not. He doesn't exist. Because he was that far away from everybody's rosters. As this one's swinging a miss, strike 3, 1 away. Evan Engram is trash. He's a piece of trash. I've been saying it for years. The Giants, especially last year, the Giants should have traded him for a draft pick last year. He's horrendous. He's absolutely horrendous. He's a waste. As Judge chases a sinker there in the dirt, 0-1. You see there the splits. Judge hits lefties much better than righties. 1 for 3 tonight with a single and a run scored. Takes a strike there, 0-2. The 0-2. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, strike 3. The throw down the first by Mccann completes the play, 2 away. That brings up Aaron Hicks, now hitting from his better side of the plate. He hits better as a lefty. 1 for 3 tonight with a single. Just fouls off that sinker, 0-1. Just a little out in front. The Bruins' window is closing. They are getting older and older, money man. Swinging to miss their 0-2. The Celtics will probably be decent, but I don't see them going anywhere either past the first couple rounds of the playoffs. Yeah, Lynn, but here's the thing. If it wasn't for all the turnovers, strike 3, caught him looking. We go bottom 8. Yankees still up 3-2. Here's the thing. If it wasn't for the fact that the Chiefs had terrible turnovers the last 2 games, the Chiefs would be 3-0, despite that. They lost the turnover battle 4-0 to the Chargers, but they still only lost by 6. As Zach Britton now making his 4th appearance of the postseason. 4 strikeouts, no walks in 2 2/3 innings pitched. Coming in to try and get through the 8th inning. And set up Chad Green for possibly his first save of the World Series. Jeff McNeil now, 1 for 3 tonight with an RBI single. Takes a strike right down Broadway, 0-1. The Rams are looking very good, Money Man, but we'll see if they can actually continue it through the playoffs. This is dribbled back to Britton. He'll flip to first in time, 1 away. I mean, you beat the Bucks in LA. Let's see what you guys do against the Cardinals this week. I'm actually really curious because the Cardinals are looking great too. As that's low to Verdugo, 0-1. Now swings through a fastball, 1-1. I'm serious. The Cardinals are 3-0 also, and the Cardinals are looking just as good. That defense is just as stacked. There's a 2-1 now to Verdugo. Outside, 3-1. Dom Smith on deck. And now this one dribbled to first and just foul. Voit tried to keep it fair because it would have been an easy out. The 3-2 to Verdugo is lined up the middle and over the head of Viscayeno for a base hit. So a little humpback liner gets by the Yankee defense, and now that brings up Dom Smith, who's 0 for 2 tonight with a hit by pitch, I think. So he takes one low, 1-0. Now chops a fastball foul, 1-1. Yeah, a lot of Andrews. That's fine, though. There's a strike. Paints the outside corner. 1-2. Now this one dribbled foul. Still 1-2. Darren O'Day warming now in the Yankee pen. That one misses outside. 2-2. 3-2. As again, Britton trying to paint that outside corner. The 3-2 pitch. Little dribbler to first. Voigt's going to go to second for one. On to first. It's a 3-6-1 double play. The Yankees get another double play. Their third of the night. And they maintain a 1-run lead as we go top 9 here at Citi Field. Yeah, Andrew, still, you may... sometimes it doesn't matter how you win as long as you win. As Aaron Loop now making his 5th appearance of the postseason. Again, 3 innings pitched, but has that one massive loss in Game 2 of the World Series. Chad Green now warming. Looks he will come in for the 9th. 3 saves in the postseason. Has yet to pitch in the World Series. Yeah, Money Man, that's also true. Same thing with the Texas Rangers. It is a Subway Series, Nick, as this is grounded to third. Voit pulled it out in front of the cutter. Nice throw by Davis, 1 away. Cardinals are a great team. And Andrew C. Reg, as I have to specify now. And JT Realmuto, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Subway Series tied at 1. Yankees up 3-2 here in the 9th of Game 3. And Realmuto smacks this one to left center field. Oh, and it's off the glove of Verdugo. He can't make the diving grab. You wonder if the rain had anything to do with that. And into second with a double is Realmuto as he hustled as soon as he saw Verdugo drop it. And now that brings up Gio Urshela, who's 0 for 3 this series. And you ride or die with the guys who brought you here. You wonder if they went to Jerome Driscoll, but Gio's glove is too valuable in the field. As Gio chases a sinker, 0-1. Gio's had a good playoffs up into the World Series. Yankees would love a hit here, though. The 0-1. Rounded foul quickly, 0-2. So a 1-out double for Realmuto. Pollock on deck if Gio can't drive him in. Oh, a hanging curveball there. Gio just missed it. Tried to drop it into the top of the zone, but Gio was able to smack it foul and spoil it. It'll be another 0-2. Gio checks his swing. The ump says he doesn't go. 1-2. That's right. Smoltz played his last year in Boston. Pilar, I didn't forget. Mbaye, I forgot too, I think. The 1-2. Checked his swing again low with the cutter. The count now even at 2. Gio making Loop work a little. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Good sinker on the outside part of the plate. Strike 3. And Gio's struggles continue. As that'll bring up A.J. Pollock, whose solo home run back in the second inning right now is the difference in the ball game. And they are going to walk Pollock to set up a force at any base except for home plate. They do not want to deal with him. And they're going to bring up the rookie Vizcayeno, who's 0 for 3, but who hits lefties very well. So the wily veteran versus the rook. Vizcayeno 0 for 3 tonight. I'm actually surprised they don't walk him too to face the pitcher spot. 0-1 as he swings and misses on the sinker. Vizcayeno has good power, or decent power. And again, hits lefties very well. The 0-1. Smack towards left center field. It's going to be a base hit. It's going to dunk in front of Verdugo. They will hold Pollock at second, but Real Muto will score a massive insurance run, and it is 4-2 New York. And that's what the rookie says you get for intentionally walk the veteran. He got one he could handle, and then he humpback lines it to center field for a base hit. And now Jerome Driscoll will come on for his first action of the playoffs. Again, a righty, plays the corners, but he particularly hits lefties very well. Fouls off a cutter, 0-1. The only true righty on the Yankee bench still after front-loading it with righties this game against Peterson. And he smacks this one up the middle. It's going to be a base hit. Again, Verdugo will fire home. Pollock, here he comes. He is in there. And the Yankees have scored twice with 2 outs in the 9th to make it a 3-run game. And Aaron Loop continues to get absolutely dominated by Yankee hitters. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. And yeah, I think he's going to get 50, money man. I think he is. And finally now the Mets will go to Edwin Diaz to try to get the last out of the 9th as Loop gets rocked for the second game in a row by Yankee hitters. And now LeMahieu is going to stroke one to right field. It's going to be a base hit. Vizcaino's being waved home. Here's the throw. It's not in time. 3 straight RBI singles. And the Yankees are up 6-2. Yes, I traded Kratman. Chad Green has traded him to Philly. Chad Green's my closer, Gibby. Aaron Judge now up. 1 for 4 tonight with a single. Would love another one here. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Actually, you know what we're going to do? Watch this. Look how smart I'm going to be. We're going to have Dominguez come in and pinch run for Driscoll in case it's another base hit. He'll be able to score. And then we'll double switch and have him go to left for Pollock because he's a better fielder. And actually now, I think we're going to get up Deivi Garcia and have him pitch the 9th because we're up by 4 now and save Green in case we need him for game 4. Aaron Judge pops it foul. Quickly now the count 0-2. Oh, actually, I gotta remember. I can't have them scheduled because otherwise they don't do the they don't let you do the double switch if you don't do it right. So be an 0-2 to Judge. Swing and a miss, strike 3. But the Yankees score 3. Yeah, Nick, it was a huge sweep. It's got the Yankees in a good position here with 4 games left. But they gotta beat Toronto tomorrow. So Garcia will come in. Or do we take... Yeah, I think... So Pollock leaves. Dominguez goes to left. Deivi now making his second appearance of the postseason. Came in for long relief. Don't get fooled by that bloated ERA. He gave a couple of runs. The Yankees were up 13-2 when he came in. And he gave up some late runs, but he got that save. Went 3 2/3. Yeah, no, that's the thing. Ottavino's very inconsistent, money man. And that's kind of why we were like, you know what? You're what, 37, 38? Bye-bye. 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 If his slider is not on that night, that is not good. As Pete Alonso, 0 for 3 now, leads off the bottom of the ninth. And Pete Alonso makes it a 3-run game again as he takes the Garcia fastball. Goodbye, baseball. His 6th of the postseason. And now Garcia's got to stay in there against Conforto before they can bring Green in as Conforto fouls it off to the left side 0-1. Maybe we shouldn't have brought in Garcia. So that's chopped foul 0-2. It'll be an 0-2 to Conforto. Just got a piece of it, did Conforto. Still 0-2. The 0-2 from Devi. In the dirt, back-footed it. Conforto didn't chase. 1-2. And now Lowe with the changeup. 2-2. Now this one popped foul. It is now a save situation, but Garcia has to face the minimum as that's check swing, strike 3. Real Muto will fire to first, 1 away to complete the play. Yeah, Money Man, I was just saying, that's what I was saying. If the Yankees don't re-sign Voit, maybe you go after Luke Voit. As Francisco Lindor, 0 for 3. Takes one a little high, says the umpire, 1-0. Now there's a strike at the knees with the changeup, 1-1. Good pitch there from Devi. The 1-1. Oh, a good slider, but Lindor is right on it, and he golfs it to left for extra bases. Dominguez goes and gets it quickly, but Lindor cruises the second with a 1-out double. And that brings up J.D. Davis, and that's going to do it for Garcia. As in comes Chad Green to get the last 2 outs. An even 3 ERA, his 4th appearance of the postseason. His 1st appearance of the World Series. Everybody could use more pitching, Nick. Everybody. Especially in our division. I still don't think Severino is going to be a starter again. I think they're going to try and keep him as a reliever. That's what I would do. Well, I think a lot of guys are going to vie for Rizzo, Money Man, for sure. Honestly, Nick, I only know him from this 1 year. They say he could be a starter. I don't know what he's doing. Has he been used as a... I don't know anything about him except for the one time he came in against the Yankees at Yankee Stadium. He got rocked. That's all I know about him. So J.D. Davis 1 for 3 with a single. Takes one inside, 1-0. The only good thing is that Green will face the 7 and 8 hitters. As this one chopped up the middle, LeMahieu there flips to first in time. Lindor moves to third. The Yankees are an out away from taking Game 3 as James McCann, 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. Fouls this one off. That was right down Broadway, 0-1. 1 for 5 in his career against Green. Smacks this one foul, 0-2. The Mets down to their last strike. The 0-2. Way outside, but he chases it. Strike 3. Green locks it down. The Mets staged a bit of a rally there in the ninth, but it falls short, and the Yankees take Game 3, 6-3. Severino gets the win. Peterson will get the loss. And we go to Game 4 with the Yankees having a 2-1 advantage. Maybe Nick. I don't know, Nick. I mean, yeah, it's not a bad idea. Peterson drops the 2-1. Severino improves the 3-0. Voit, the big hitter of the game, a 2-run bomb. The Yankees, a little small ball in the ninth. A lot of blue pits. Some good pinch running and pinch hitting. Voit is your player of the game. Green gets save number 4 of the postseason. And now it'll be the Yankee lefty Jordan Montgomery in the pivotal Game 4. Yeah, Severino improves the 3-0. His ERA actually goes up. Peterson's went down. It will not be Severino versus Walker. Again, it'll be Montgomery. But again, another guy the Yankees should be able to hit here on Halloween in MLB The Show. Happy Halloween. So it'll be Taijuan Walker versus Jordan Montgomery for Game 4. If at least it's not raining anymore. Will not be Taijuan, because he is trash. We are trading him in the offseason. Actually, how's the bullpen? Yankees had to use the whole bullpen, so everybody's a little taxed. Yankees would love to get like 6 or 7 innings out of Montgomery tonight. Everybody's a little taxed. Garcia is not cutting it. And maybe use Taijuan as a long reliever again. We'll probably play a second season, Nick. I want to try and get NHL. I want to get EA to give me a free code. I really don't want to drop $70 on that game. But let's see. Judge has been absolutely horrendous here in the playoffs. I can't believe I'm doing this, but I think I'm going to give Mike Tauchman the start tonight in Game 4. And LeMahieu had himself a good at-bat late, but... oh, excuse me. What I'm also going to do is I'm also going to bench LeMahieu. And I'm going to put... Pollock back in. Actually, against the righty, I'm going to put in Dominguez, the rookie. Watch this. Watch this. We're going to have Dominguez lead off, followed by Tauchman, Hicks, Didi. Then Voit, Real Muto, Frazier, Urshela. Thank you, Nick. Yeah, I mean, we might do both baseball and hockey. So we'll see. But, so yeah, with the Yankees, they need some offense. LeMahieu's not cutting it. Judge isn't cutting it. Pollock, we could bring Pollock in. You know what? Dominguez hasn't been doing it either. I'm going to have Pollock. I'm going to have Pollock lead off. That's what I'm going to do. The Pollock in left, even though he could use a night off, because he's the only guy who's been playing consistently. And then Gio, even though he's been struggling, but he needs his defense. Driscoll's a liability at third. He's more of a first baseman, despite what this is assignment. Although 1 for 1. And his only at-bat of the postseason. So, yeah, I think that's the play. I think we go Pollock, who's been red hot, followed by Tauchman. Then Hicks, let Judge think about what he's done, which is absolutely nothing. Then Didi, Voit, Real Muto. Or even maybe knock Didi down to 5th. Yeah, I think we do that. We knock Didi down to 5th. Put less pressure on him. Have Voit back clean up. Then Real Muto, Frazier, Gio, and then Montgomery. Yeah, well, he's playing like garbage, Nick, and that's the thing. Like, he's my worst hitter aside from Didi. And against the righty Walker, yeah, he's coming off the bench, and LeMahieu too. Like, we're going to mix it up. We're going to go righty-lefty, and we're going to see how this goes. I got to try and get a spark out of the offense. And if there's going to be anybody that we can hit, aside from Peterson, it's going to be Walker. So the Yankees up 2-1. Taijuan Walker making his second start of the postseason. Only went 4 1/3 innings. Got rocked by the Braves. A 10.38 ERA, a whip over 2, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. And A.J. Pollock, who has been red hot this postseason with 4 solo home runs, will lead off here in the top of the first. So he takes one inside, and we are underway in Game 4 of the 2021 World Series. It'll be a 1-0 to Pollock. And that misses outside 2-0. It's a cool night here in Flushing. The fastball, splitter, cutter, curveball pitcher is Walker. The 2-0, just inside, says the umpire. 3-0. We're going to put the controller down now because we're going to take a pitch. There's a strike at the top of the zone, 3-1. Pollock is also actually a pretty good leadoff man because he's got very good speed. Not great speed, but he's got good speed. The 3-1 Fouled off, back out of play. Count now 3-2. Tauchman on deck. Only 2 at-bats in the postseason. His first start as Pollock stays alive. Borderline fastball, top of the zone. Still 3-2. The Yankees know they can get to Walker. They'll get that pitch count up as this is chalk foul. Still 3-2. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. As Pollock might have got a hold of one. This one to deep left center field. And it's gone! A leadoff home run for A.J. Pollock. His 5th of the postseason. Goodbye, baseball. And the new lineup pays immediate dividends as Pollock gets a hold of a hanger and hammers it to left center field. And the Yankees are up 1-0 here in Game 4. 401 feet. Goodbye, baseball. I don't remember who won the MVP, but it was not a Yankee. I think it was Yordan Alvarez, actually. As now Tauchman, who out in front of that fastball. Good swing there by Tauchman, 0-1. Again, Judge benched tonight, playing terribly. Judge is the better fielder, but Tauchman, especially against the righty, a chance for him to get some ABs as he fouls off another one. He's right on Taijuan Walker's first 2 pitches, as that misses outside, 1-2. The 1-2 popped up, shallow left field. The ball is carrying out tonight, but Lindor actually will make the catch there, 1 away. Thank you, Nick. Thank you. So you now look at the Yankees starting lineup. We just saw Pollock's home run followed by Tauchman, then Hicks, Voit, Didi Gregorius, JT Realmuto, Adam Frazier, Gio Urshela batting 8th, and of course Montgomery, the pitcher, batting 9th. Hicks now from the left side of the plate, switch hitter, 6 homers, 12 RBIs in the postseason, a .341 average, fouls this fastball straight back out of play, 0-1. Pollock put together a great at-bat there against Walker. And now Hicks fouls one off 0-2 and then got one he could handle. Has now homered in back-to-back games. Has 5 in the postseason, 3 here in the World Series. Pollock might be World Series MVP. I'm being completely serious. He's got 3 home runs. Him and Hicks probably right now the front runners if the Yankees win this series. The 0-2 fouled off again, staying alive, still an 0-2. Oh, Hicks. Yeah, well, I forgot. One of my mods made Hicks a locked word, and I'm like, no, that's his name. As he swings and misses there, strike 3, throw to first in time, 2 away, and I keep forgetting I have to undo that because it's like no, because most of my mods are not Yankee fans, so they don't know who Aaron Hicks is. As Luke Voit now takes one high, 1-0. Voit 6 homers, 11 RBIs, a .278 average. As Voit fouls this one off, just missed it, 1-1. So Walker this is already going to be his 20th pitch of the first inning, but the Yankees only up 1-0 as this misses outside, 2-1. Oh, that is bad money, man. He's out for a while. He got hit by that pitch a few games ago, right? The 2-1, hammered towards left center field, but I think he just got underneath it. Verdugo on the track, reaches up. No, it's gone! It's off the grating and over the orange line! A nuke from Luke! Goodbye, baseball! And the Yankees are up 2-0! Oh, a pair of solo home runs here in the first! And the Yankees, oh, just like yesterday, Voit homers in the first inning. Just out of Verdugo's reach, it hits the top of the fencing there and is gone. And that brings up Didi Gregorius, who was benched yesterday against the lefty, playing short tonight. 1 home run, 3 RBIs, 2 runs scored, hitting only a $161 in the postseason. But against the righty Walker, Didi is your best bet. The 0-1, pop foul and out of play, 0-2. So the Yankees are looking for an offensive spark, try and get to Walker early, and thus far they have, as Didi fouls off a cutter to stay alive, still 0-2. And now Walker is up to 25 pitches here in the first with this one. As Didi up the middle, but because of the shift, Lindor is there. Low throw, good scoop by Alonso, and that'll end the first. But the Yankees score twice. A solo home run by Pollock, a solo home run by Voit. And we go bottom one. Jordan Montgomery staked to a 2-0 lead. Montgomery made one start of the postseason against the Twins, went 6 1/3, gave up only 1 run, 1-0 record, a whip well under that .32. Only 2 hits in those in that game. One of them a solo home run. As Jeff McNeil, no homers, 8 RBIs, will lead off here against Jordan Montgomery. As this one ripped to right center field, that's going to be a base hit. It's going to get down and go all the way to the wall. Hicks will get it against the fence, but McNeil a leadoff double. And you wonder here if the lefty-heavy Mets lineup will have better success against Montgomery or not. As now Verdugo takes one low, 1-0. The Mets trying to quickly answer. As this one grounded to first, Voit is there. McNeil moves to third, but 1 away. Maybe on paper, in the game, maybe, but I don't think so, Andrew. As we look at the Mets lineup, McNeil followed by Verdugo, Dom Smith, then Pete Alonso, Francisco Lindor, Conforto, Davis, McCann, and Walker batting ninth. Dom Smith hitting 286, takes a strike at the knees. Good pitch from Montgomery, 0-1. And now a changeup swing and a miss, 0-2. And now a fastball ripped on the left field line. It's a base hit. Dom Smith just got a piece of it. Smith going for 2. Pollock's throw is offline. And the Mets have already made it 2-1. This might be an ugly game here as the Mets lineup hits Montgomery pretty well, just like in real life. As there's a strike to Alonso, 0-1. The high fastball, and he put it right over the heart of the plate as that swung on and missed by Alonso, 0-2. Strike 3, frozen with the changeup, 2 away. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate it. We're getting more followers, but not as many subscribers as I would like. But hopefully that'll change soon as Lindor punches this one foul. Switch hitter batting from the right side, his worst side, 0-1. As that misses outside, 1-1. Now a hanging curveball ripped to left. Fairly deep, Pollock back at the track, makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. But a pair of doubles. The difference in the game right now, the Yankees have a pair of home runs, the Mets have a pair of doubles. Smith just snuck it inside at third. At the end of 1 full, the Mets answer, but it's still 2-1 Yankees. As JT Realmuto now hitting .389, 8 homers, 9 RBIs, having an okay series against the Mets, been very consistent. Oh, and just as I say that, okay this! Goodbye, baseball! Off the third deck facade! Realmuto's 9th of the playoffs! Holy cow! Goodbye, baseball! The real deal gets the run right back, and it's 3-1 Yankees! Holy cow! What a shot by Realmuto! Thank you, Money Man. Yeah, Floppa's a great. He's a regular here. It's always good to see him too. Realmuto got a hanger. We might have ourselves a freaking home run derby here tonight, boys. Almost 430 feet off the third deck facade. And now that brings up Adam Frazier hitting .286 in the playoffs. 4 homers, 5 RBIs, fouls off a cutter, 0-1. JT Realmuto ambushes the first pitch and gets the run right back as Frazier chases a splitter there. Good pitch by Walker, 0-2. The 0-2, pop foul by Frazier, still 0-2. Again, if the Yankees need any length into the bullpen, it'll probably be Jameson Taillon. As this one hammered foul by Frazier just out in front of the cutter. Walker took a little something off that. Oh, that's a shame, Money Man. You should reach out to him. As Frazier strike 3, swings and misses, gets away from McCann, recovers, fires the first in time, 1 away. And that'll bring up Gio Urshela now, who's had a terrible World Series, a good postseason, but 0 for his last 11 here. Would love to get his first hit here. Hammers an inside cutter foul, dropped the bat head on it, but pulled it foul out in front, 0-1. Again, ball is carrying the center tonight. A light breeze as Gio just gets a piece of that curve, 0-2. Yeah, I'm an Xbox guy too, Money Man. The 0-2 outside, 1-2 as Gio takes a good pitch there. Oh, I got you, Money Man. I got you. Yeah, I switched to Xbox also. 35th pitch of the night for Walker is low. 2-2. Count evens up. That is the one good thing that Gio's done, even though he's 0 for 11, is that he, that misses outside 3-2. He's been working the count still. Montgomery on deck. If Gio walks, we're going to try and drop a bunt with Jordan. The 3-2, chopped foul, would have been ball 4. Good curveball, though the bottom fell out of it. Gio protecting the plate. It'll be another 3-2. And Gio pops it up. This will reach the seats. Lucky fan gets a souvenir here in the World Series. Be another 3-2 now to Gio. Just stays alive. Another good curveball from Walker. But again, the Yankees really making him work. This will be the 9th pitch of the at-bat. His 40th of the night. As that misses outside, ball 4. So Gio walks. And that brings up Montgomery. His first at-bat, of course, of the postseason. Of course, he squares to bunt. It is a bad bunt. 0-1. Gio not good speed off of first. This other pitch again, he misses it. So Montgomery not getting the job done to try and get Gio to second for Pollock. And now he's going to be swinging away. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Good curveball from Walker. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. And that brings up A.J. Pollock, who had a solo home run and got the scoring started back in the first for the Yankees. A man on with 2 outs. Gio, again, poor speed at first. Hammers this one to left. Did Pollock do it again? Yes, he did. His second of the game. A 2-run bomb. Goodbye, baseball. And DJ LeMahieu may be out of a job as the leadoff hitter as Pollock makes it 5-1 Yankees. What a shot by A.J. Pollock. The lineup changes, paying immediate dividends here in the 3rd. Pollock turned on the inside cutter, and Walker watched it fly. And now that brings up Tauchman again. He's 0 for 1. Chases a curveball, 0-1. And now this one hammered the right center field by Mike Tauchman. Verdugo going back, and the Yankees go back to back and belly to belly. Goodbye, baseball. Oh, Tauchman in for the ice-cold Judge, and he says, "Don't worry, coach, I gotcha." It's 6-1 New York. And the Bombers are absolutely blistering the baseball tonight. And Walker might be the sin eater to save the Mets' pen. He might just stay in there. It's only I'm sorry, I thought that was the 3rd. It's only the 2nd inning. It's only the top of the 2nd. I said the 3rd earlier. My apologies. The 1-0 now to Hicks. Skies this one to left center field. Back goes the Smith at the track, at the wall. The Yankees go back to back to back. 3 in a row. Hicks is 7th of the playoffs. Goodbye, baseball! The Yankees are absolutely pummeling the Mets here in Game 4. And I guess the offense woke up with the changes. And finally, Walker is pulled. He goes an inning and 2/3, and in comes Joey Lucchesi. His 3rd appearance of the postseason, long reliever, 1-0 out of the pen with an ERA near 5. He will face Luke Voit, who's 1 for 1 with a solo home run already. Chases the outside curve, 0-1. Exactly, money man. Sinker, curveball, cutter, changeup. It'll be an 0-1 to Luke. Outside again, 1-1 as he takes this one. Voit missed 2 months of the season with a busted knee, but has been on fire since coming back for the most part. As he fouls that off, 1-2. It'll be a 1-2 to Luke. Popped him up, jammed him with the cutter. McNeil goes back, shallow left center, makes the catch, and mercifully the Mets finally end the top of the 2nd, but the Yankees score 5 as they batter. They send 9 men to the plate, and we go bottom 2. It's 7-1. So Montgomery Now the Yankees are like, just give us 5, kid. We know this isn't the best lineup for you, but if you can give us 5, we will be thrilled. As Conforto fouls this one back into play, now 1-1. Now a curveball misses low and outside, 2-1. This one punched foul, 2-2. Good cutter there from Montgomery. The 2-2. Check this swing. He goes around, says the umpire. Strike 3. Good curveball there from Jordan. Second K of the day, I believe. That brings up J.D. Davis hitting .348 in the postseason. 2 home runs, 8 ribbies. Has had an okay World Series as he takes a strike there, 0-1. The 0-1. Change up, punched foul, quickly 0-2. The 0-2. Fouled back out of play. Good outside fastball there. Montgomery tried to get him to swing through it, but Davis able to spoil it. And now swing and a miss. Another curveball that just buckles Davis. And a weak swing for the 3rd K of the day for Jordan. That brings up James Mccann. He's hitting .208. Chops this up the middle, and that'll go a little better now as that's a 2-out single. But that'll bring up Joey Lucchesi. Because you don't want to bring Lucchesi in just for one hitter. You have to imagine Lucchesi's going to hit for himself here. That misses low from Montgomery, 1-0. A rare at-bat for Lucchesi. Swing and a miss on a changeup, 1-1. Now swings through a fastball, 1-2. Curveball misses low, 2-2. Fastball misses outside, 3-2. Last thing you want to do is walk the pitcher. As Lucchesi spoils a changeup there, 3-2. And Lucchesi making him work a little bit here. Look at Lucchesi with the foul balls. Now pops it up. Gio gives it a look and won't get there. And what's Joey Lucchesi doing? Montgomery's like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Now he blows the fastball by him, strike 3, but give credit to Joey Lucchesi for making him work. But it ends up being Montgomery's 4th K. We go top 3, 7-1 Yankees. So Didi Gregorius now leading off here against Lucchesi. 0 for 1 tonight. Smacks this on the left field line. It's going to be a base hit. Didi will round first and dig for second. Smith fires in. It's a leadoff shift-beating double. And that's when Didi's at his best. If you're going to play Didi to pull, he'll go the other way. And you wonder if this will wake him up for Game 5. As that brings up JT Realmuto, now hitting .400 on the postseason with 9 homers. Pops him up. Well, now he'll be hitting under .400. Davis down from third. Makes the catch, 1 away. Just got underneath that sinker and a little early, and that brings up Adam Frazier, who's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss on an outside changeup, 0-1. Frazier 8 for 28 here in the postseason. And he now skies this one on the left field line, foul, 0-2. The 0-2. Chopped to third. Davis there, checks the runner, fires the first. Oh, it pulled him from the bag. Frazier's going to reach on a J.D. Davis error. So that means 2 on with 1 out instead of 1 on with 2 outs for Gio Urshela, who walked and came around to score in his first at-bat. So 2 on and 1 out, and you wonder if this is Gio's chance to break open as who well out in front of that changeup, 0-1. Gio also 8 for his last 28. The 0-1. Hammered towards left center field and deep. And it is carrying. And it is gone! Into the Yankee bullpen. A geothermal nuclear blast. Urshela's 7th of the postseason. Goodbye, baseball. And Gio Urshela goes opposite field to make it 10-1 Yankees. Gio! Holy cow, what a bomb from Giovanni! Giovanni Urshela says Joey Lucchesi. Don't think so. And now that brings up Montgomery, who's 0 for 1 tonight with a strikeout. Nobody on, 1 out, and that error by Davis now. I mean, it's the difference between an 8-run game and a 9-run game, but still, as this is pushed to short, Lindor there fires the first, gets Montgomery easily. 2 away, and that brings up A.J. Pollock. 2 for 2 with 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. The Yankees are pouring it on here in Game 4 as Pollock rips this to the left field line foul, 0-1. Walker went an inning and 2/3. Lucchesi now only an inning is also giving up 3 runs. As Pollock chops it to short again, Lindor is tested one more time. Fires the first in time to end the top of the 3rd. But the Yankees score 3 more. Gio Urshela, an Oppo bomb. Did they not give Davis an error on that? Did they give Frazier a hit? Wow. Wow. But either way, it's 10-1 Yankees. Jeff McNeil, 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Back when the Mets still had hope in this game, as that misses inside, 1-0. And now this one chopped to the right side because of the shift. Frazier there throws the first, 1 away. Now DJ LeMahieu and Aaron Judge are looking at each other like, uh-oh. This offense really exploded without us at the top of the lineup. As Verdugo swings and misses there, 0-1. He grounded out in his first at-bat. Strike at the knees. A perfect changeup there from Montgomery, 0-2. And now this one lined over the head of Gio for a base hit. Verdugo goes the opposite field, went the other way with the curveball. So a 1-out single. And that brings up Dom Smith, who's 1 for 1 with a double. Grounds this one foul, 0-1. A double and an RBI. Now grounds another one foul, 0-2. Now a fastball driven to fairly deep right field. Talkman, again, the ball is carrying, takes him all the way to the track, but he'll make the catch for the second out of the inning. Smith got around on it, but not enough. As that brings up Pete Alonso, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And Alonso tries to ambush the first pitch. He sends it to deep left field. Pollock to the track makes the catch. And Citi Field, it's a pitcher's park. The park holds it. We go top 4. Yankees still up 10-1. As Mike Talkman 1 for 2 with a solo home run. Will lead off against Joey Lucchesi. Swing and a miss on a cutter there, 0-1. Talkman only played in 46 games this year, but hit .318 in the regular season. And he gets a hold of another one. Goodbye, baseball. No doubt about it. A hanging inside curveball. Talkman turned on it. His second of the game, obviously. His second of the playoffs. It's 11-1 Yankees. Oh, we should save some runs for tomorrow. And Lucchesi does not go any further. In comes Sean Reed-Foley, his first appearance of the postseason, to face Aaron Hicks, who's 1 for 2 with a solo home run. Hicks rips a fastball foul, 0-1. The worst thing is if you're a Mets fan, you are worried. I mean, you have DeGrom going tomorrow, but you're now worried about your pen, which is being severely taxed today as Walker went an inning and 2/3. Lucchesi went only an inning and a third as that's fouled off 1 and 2. You need Reed-Foley here to eat innings. That misses low, 2 and 2, and you don't know what you're going to get out of him because he hasn't pitched in 3 weeks. Fastball, slider, curveball, changeup pitcher. The 2-2 is high, 3 and 2. Luke Voit on deck. The payoff pitch to Hicks. Chopped up the middle because of the shift, though. Lindor there fires the first, 1 away. And that'll bring up Luke Voit, who's 1 for 2 with a solo home run tonight. Mets play him to pull. And he smacks it the other way. This is going to dunk him for a base hit and roll all the way to the wall. Conforto will get it against the wall there, but it's a 1-out double. So Luke Voigt's second hit of the night. And that'll bring up Didi Gregorius, who's 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. First pitch. Oh, a hanging curveball. No doubt about it. Glorious Gregorius. An oppo bomb to left center. Goodbye, baseball. It's 13-1 Yankees as Didi gets his second home run of the World Series. A baker's dozen here in Queens. Bang. So that brings up JT Realmuto. He's 1 for 2 with a solo home run and a pop out. Swings and misses on a fastball there, 0-1. Is Reed Foley maybe the Sin Eater tonight? As swing and a miss there by JT, 0-2. And now Realmuto fouls off that pitch to stay alive, 0-2. And now Realmuto up the middle. It's a base hit. Verdugo will cut it off. It'll be a one-out single as Realmuto takes a wide turn at first. And that'll bring up Adam Frazier, who's 0 for 2. Frazier swinging and a miss there on the pitch in the dirt, 0-1. So Frazier looking to join the hit parade. Nice block by Mccann. The 0-1 inside, 1-1. Another good block by Mccann there on the curve. As this one fouled back out of play, 1-2. This one popped foul, still 1-2. Now chops another one foul, still 1-2. Realmuto off first. Yankees up 13-1. As the Yankees got the Walker. This one now skied towards left center field, and it is going to dunk him for a base hit and roll all the way to the wall. Realmuto held up to see if it would be caught. Instead, it's a double for Frazier with runners at second and third now. And one away for Gio Urshela, who already has a 3-run home run tonight. Also a walk, 2 runs scored. Chance for more ribbies for Gio as he takes one high and inside, 1-0. I'd be shocked if they pitched to Gio here. I'm surprised they're not walking him to try and get Montgomery to hit into a double play. Because we're not pulling Montgomery. It's only the 4th. Gio chases a slider, 1-1. Good pitch there at the knees. Tough to take. The 1-1. Smack to the right side. This will get a run in. Realmuto scores. It's an RBI ground out. It's 14-1 Yankees as McNeil takes the sure out at first. And that brings up Jordan Montgomery. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Chance to add insult to injury here. Takes one high, 1-0. Reed Foley just again hasn't pitched in 3 weeks, does not look sharp as that one misses low. 2-0. And now this one smacked foul, 2-1. Well, the Yankees, I mean, they changed the lineup. We didn't know it was going to be the laugher that this is, as this is chopped to the left side. Davis there will fire to first to mercifully end another inning, and we go bottom 4. But the Yankees score 4 more. It's now 14-1 New York Yankees going bottom 4. And Lindor leading off here in the bottom of the 4th. This one punched on the right field line, foul, 0-1. Game 5 should be DeGrom versus Cole. As this one, little dribbler in front of the plate. Real Muto will field, fire to first. Just got him, one away on the swinging bunt there by Lindor. And that brings up Conforto, who's 0 for 1. Hammers this to the right side and through for a base hit. Talk about a seeing eye single. It got by Voit and Frazier. Actually, they're going to call that an error on Voit. So a man on with a man out for J.D. Davis as he skies this one to right field. Again, ball is carrying, but Tauchman is there, makes the catch, one away. He's going to throw behind the runner. And just getting back there is Conforto. But 2 away now here in the bottom of the 4th. As James Mccann 1 for 1 with a single. Chops this one to third. Gio there, fields from foul ground, fires the first in time. So despite the error by Voit, does not hurt the Yankees. We go top 5. Yankees still up by 13, and Jeurys Familia now coming on for his 6th appearance of the postseason. Pollock 2 for 3, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. Not tonight, Odoms, especially because this one's taking so long. Not tonight. Game 5 will be tomorrow, and then if we win, you'll get to see the off season, I guess. It'll be a 0-1. Hammered to the left side. That's going to be a base hit. So Pollock is now 3 for 4. I mean, this is a long game 4 because we've scored so much. And now Mike Tauchman 2 for 3 with 2 solo home runs. As this is fouled back out of play, 0-1. It should be, again, Cole and DeGrom. Yankees lost game 1. Even though Cole and DeGrom both only have 2 runs, the Yankee pen did not do the job as the Yankees tried to use Tyon in relief, and he just gave up 2 extra runs, but Cole was hung with the loss. Taijuan Walker started. Oh, and that comes in and plunks Tauchman. And the Mets bullpen, not only even if DeGrom goes 6 or 7 tomorrow, the Mets bullpen is so taxed now after Walker only went an inning and 2/3. This is their 3rd reliever, and it's only the 5th as Hicks hammers this foul 0-1. This series might be over just because of that. And if Cole pitches better than he did again, and again, he only gave 2 runs in 5 innings, just threw a lot of pitches. If he pitches better in Game 5, it might be over. The Yankees might be celebrating at Citi Field just like they did in the year 2000. It'll be an 0-2 to Hicks. Oh, and it hits Hicks. Familia plunks back-to-back Yankees. And that brings up Luke Voit, who's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. 2 runs scored. And Familia doesn't have it. He pitched well yesterday, not so today, as Voit fouls off a splitter 0-1. So the 2 lefties get plunked by Familia. As Voit chases the low slider 0-2. Pollock led the inning off with a single and then back-to-back hit by pitches. As Luke Voit skies one to right and deep, Conforto back will make the catch. Tagging and scoring is Pollock. Going to third is Tauchman. But it's an RBI for Voit, his 2nd of the night. It's 15-1 Yankees. And that brings up Didi Gregorius. And did they wake up the sleeping beast that is Glorious Gregorius? 2 for 3, a double, 2 runs scored, a 2-run home run. As he fouls off a slider there, 0-1. Familia, at this point, looking for the ground ball to limit the damage. Yankees might hang 20 on the Mets here in Game 4. As that misses inside, 1-1. The 1-1, swing and a miss, 1-2. Well, and we've seen this before as well, right? When a National League team, or any team really, has a miracle run through the wild card, it's very hard for them to finish it off. Whereas a lower seed, we've seen it in hockey. We've seen this before in baseball. It makes me think of the 04 Rockies and whatnot. The Mets made a crazy run to get into the playoffs, into the wild card game, come from behind to beat the Padres. Then they demolished the Dodgers and the Braves. And, well, now they're the ones being demolished here as the Yankees are on the verge of going up 3-1 in the World Series. It'll be a 3-2 to Didi. Fouled off there to the left side, still 3-2. The Mets may have just run out of gas outside of DeGrom. Swing and a miss, a backdoor slider. Didi was late on it. It would have been strike 3 anyway. 2 away. And now that brings up Real Muto, who's 2 for 3 with a single and a solo home run. Couple runs scored. Runners at the corners, 2 away. And JT Realmuto pops it up. Shallow left. Coming over is Smith. He will make the catch and mercifully end the inning. Yankees scratch out another run, though. We go bottom 5. It's 15-1 Yankees. And now we'll have a pinch hitter. So Familia only goes an inning. Kevin Pillar, he's only 1 for 6 in the postseason. But he hits lefties well. Get an AB here against Montgomery. 0-1 as he fouls it back and out of play. And now Jordan Montgomery, a little grounder back to him on the curveball. Fires the first, 1 away as Pillar grounds out. Montgomery had a rough first, but he settled down nicely. A double to McNeil and a double to Smith, and that is the only scoring for the Mets. He scattered a couple of singles since then. As I say that, goodbye baseball. McNeil turns on an inside fastball off the second deck facade. His first of the postseason. And it's 15-2. Yeah, fastball right down the middle. Montgomery obviously missed his spot. 50th pitch of the night now. Misses low to Verdugo. 0-1. As this one punched foul. Good curveball from Montgomery. 1-1. Now another foul ball late on the fastball. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him on the low change. Strike 3. Good strikeout from Montgomery. 5 Ks for Montgomery, which is a lot for him. He's not really a strikeout pitcher. He'll get them when he needs them, but he's more of a contact guy. As Smith takes one inside, 1-0. Again, Smith 1 for 2 with an RBI double. Takes a strike there with the change. 1-1. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. A 2-1 to Jordan, from Jordan, misses low. 3-1 Alonso on deck. Yankees would love to see Montgomery probably go 6, as this is fouled off 3-2. No reason to burn him out. Then probably have Tyon come in and clean things up, which is also what the Yankees needed because the bullpen is exhausted after pitching so much yesterday. This is grounded to Gio because of the shift at short. Fires the first, that ends the inning, but the Mets get a run. A solo home run by Jeff McNeil. And guys, I drink a lot of water. This is a good time I'm going to run a commercial. I got to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. As in comes Dellin Betances with a 12 ERA. Needed that. A lot of water, guys. A lot of water, a lot of coffee today, too. So. All right. A few seconds left here in the commercial. All right. Yeah, sorry about that. Whew. Oh, man, I needed that. As Adam Frazier 1 for 3 with a double. Fouls this one off from Betances 0-1. Betances a 12 ERA. Has actually pitched a shutout inning and a third here in the World Series, though. Pitching better here when the biggest stage of them all is this is popped up behind the plate. Mccann there makes the catch. One away here in the top of the sixth. That brings up Gio Urshela. He's 1 for 2 with a 3-run home run. Also a walk. And Gio, did he get another one? This one to deep left center field. Going back, it's one hop off the wall. Verdugo there will play it and get it in quickly. So a 1-out double for Gio. 2 for 3 tonight now, also with that walk. And that'll bring up Jordan Montgomery, still in there. 0 for 3 tonight. And getting his 4th at-bat of the night. That's how you know it's a blowout. As he skies this one on the left field line, it'll just slice foul. Montgomery had a couple of hits in the regular season when he had to hit. I think 1 in Philly, and I think 1 in Atlanta. The 0-1 is outside, 1-1. As Diaz and Loop warming in the pen. Again, the Mets kind of just piecing it together, trying to get now the last 11 outs of this game and get to Game 4. But their pen has got to be exhausted as Montgomery swings and misses there in the inside heater, 1-2. It'll be a 1-2 to Montgomery. Outside, 2-2. Good eye. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew a fastball by him. Strike 3. 2 away. First pitch to Pollock. Fouled back out of play. 0-1. I just realized the camera should be tilted down a little more. Oh, well. We're almost done anyway. Gio off a second. The 0-1. Smacked foul. 0-2. Pollock 3 for 4. A single and 2 home runs. 3 RBIs. As he skies one to dead center. Fairly deep, but Verdugo is there. Makes the catch. And for the first time tonight, the Yankees do not score in an inning. We go bottom 6. Yankees up 15-2 as Pete Alonso leads off. He's 0 for 2. Montgomery only at 60 pitches. This is fouled off, backing out of play, 0-1. Yankees might let him go 7 at this rate. As this one skied towards right, Tauchman there settles under it and makes the catch, 1 away. As Lindor 0 for 2. I didn't realize his pitch count was in such great shape. 7, maybe even 8. Who knows? This is chopped foul. 0-1. All right, we pulled him after 6 1/3 in Minnesota. It was a closer game. He had thrown a lot more pitches at this point, as that's when I missed 0-2. I mean, look at it. Aside from the first 2 innings, he's really settled down. As this one chopped to the left side, Didi there gets his first test of the night. Fires the first, 1 away. Or 2 away, excuse me. That brings up Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Reached on an error by Voit. There's a strike. 0-1. Montgomery is dealing. Like, he is in a groove now. Like, he's still got plenty left to take. This is grounded to first. Voit handles it this time, and it is a very quick 1, 2, 3, 6. We go top 7. Yankees up 15-2 as Tauchman, 2 solo home runs tonight. Only 3 for 4. 3 for 4 in the series. 4 for 5, or something like that. 3 for 5 in the postseason. This one skied the left fairly deep. Catch is made, though, by Smith. 1 away. Betances might be the sin eater as he's taking going into a second inning of work, as he was the only Mets pitcher thus far to set the Yankees down without giving him a run. Hicks 1 for 3 with a solo home run. Takes one inside. 1-0. Yankees in cruise control. That misses low with the slurve, 2-0. Hicks also hit by a pitch tonight, as was Tauchman. The 2-0 chopped up the middle because of the shift. Lindor is there. He will fire to first in time, 2 away. Luke Voit now, 2 for 3, a homer, a double, 2 RBIs. Swing and a miss there, 0-1. This one chopped to the left side. McNeil deep in the hole because of the shift. Long throw, not in time. It should go as an infield single. It was good for McNeil just to keep it on the infield. So Voit now, I believe that's a... I know, people are like, who cares? It's almost over. Yeah, that goes as a hit for Luke. And that brings up Didi Gregorius now with 2 outs and a man on. A better throw would have had him, but that's a tough one. Deep in the hole there, even with the shift. That's fouled back out of play, 0-1. So Voit beats the shift, gets himself a rare infield single. As Didi takes that one low, 1-1. The 1-1 to Didi, swing and a miss on a low fastball, 1-2. So game 5 should be DeGrom versus Cole. As this one lined to right, fairly deep, but it is going to be caught by Conforto for the final out of the inning. Get up and stretch. It's the 7th inning stretch here at Citi Field. The Yankees up 15-2. As now J.D. Davis 0 for 2. Leads off here in the bottom of the 7th. Montgomery only had 66 pitches. I think he only threw 8 pitches that last inning. There's a strike, 0-1. Honestly, might have him go the whole game as it's 1-1 now to Davis. As that misses low. Now a hanging curveball, loop to right. Tauchman there. Makes the catch, 1 away. Montgomery at 69 pitches. Nice. As Mccann 1 for 2 with a single. Takes one low, 1-0. A telltale sign is if the Mets gave up is if they pinch hit for Betances or not. Or keep him in because he's the only guy to set the Yankees down relatively easily. 2-0 to Mccann. He's hit the ball well twice, but again, only the 1 for 2 with a single to show for it. As he chases that curveball, 2-1, borderline pitch there. Good pitch from Montgomery, but again, good pitch for a strike. Now this one chopped up the middle. Frazier there at second. Oh, and Frazier throws it away. His second error of the postseason. He's had a lot of trouble, actually, at second base, even though he's a natural second baseman. So now that I bring up Luis Gilbert, that guy. Probably the control phase. I mean, I play a fair, you know what I do? I play a fair amount online. Like, when I'm listening to podcasts late at night, as this is grounded up the middle. Didi there will fire to first in time, 2 away. Moving to third is Mccann. But, you know, I just like being able to control my favorite team and kind of... There's a strike to McNeil, 0 for 1. He's 2 for 3. The only real Met to really hit Montgomery well tonight with a homer and a double. So that's outside, 1-1. The 1-1. Chop to the left side. Didi is there. He will settle, fire to first in time. Good stretch by Voit. And that'll end the 7th. We go top 8. Yankees still up 15-2. But yeah, I just like, you know, and obviously it allows me to do the commentary. Like, it's hard doing this when I'm online because I really need to focus on hitting, especially when using the zone. I mean, I killed a guy today like 7-2. It was great, but as my warm-up before this is Real Muto 2 for 4 now. Will face Diaz, chops this to third, and by Davis for a base hit. Real Muto will hold at first with a single. Could have stretched it to a double, but decided to hold up by 13. Jameson Taillon starting to warm for the Yankees in case Montgomery can't go any further. Frazier 1 for 4 with a double. And goodbye, baseball! Down goes Frazier. Downtown, that is. A 2-run bomb into the Yankee bullpen. His 5th of the postseason. It's 17-3 Yankees. It's a football score, folks. The Giants are beating the Jets by 2 touchdowns here. Holy cow. Not much of a celebration there at home plate, but they are adding on. And again, the big thing is that this hurts the Mets bullpen for Game 5. They are going to need one heck of a start from DeGrom tomorrow. Or excuse me, 17-2. My apologies, I thought it was 17-3. What am I talking about? 17-2. Still a football score. The Giants only give a safety. Still. I'm already forgetting what the score is. It's just so we're just tacking on here. Of course, you hope the offense shows up like this again tomorrow. But this will put the Mets on the brink as that misses high and outside, 1-1. Trevor May and Aaron Loop warming. Still nobody out here in the top of the 8th. As Gio chases a slider, 1-2. You know, I was thinking I might pull Montgomery here, but I think I might just let him hit again. And have him come out for the 8th. As the called strike 3 on the outside corner. Gio not happy with it, but he doesn't complain too much. Up by 15, and that brings up Montgomery. He's 0 for 4 tonight. He will stay in for the 8th. Again, might as well try and save everybody for tomorrow if need be. To try and finish it off as that's fouled off 0-1. Again, Montgomery's only at 70-something pitches. His endurance isn't quite where you'd want it to be, but especially this is only his 2nd start in a month, but it'll be an 0-2 now to Jordan. But, I mean, you can't complain, right? It's 7 innings so far, 2 runs. If he gets into trouble, we'll bring in Ty on to try and close it out. But the 0-2 to Montgomery misses high, 1-2. Lays off the fastball there after nothing but sliders from Diaz. The 1-2, swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 away here in the 8th. And that'll bring up A.J. Pollock, who is again 3 for 5 with a single, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, making a bid for World Series MVP. Because most of his home runs have been big ones. As Pollock late on a fastball there, 0-1. And if you're Aaron Judge and DJ LeMahieu, you're probably not starting Game 5. Not after what this lineup did without you guys in it. The only way they start is if it's a lefty on them. If for some reason they have a lefty go tomorrow. This one skied to center. Verdugo there makes the catch to end the inning. Yeah, no, exactly, FaZe. Yeah, so Adam Frazier on home run. And now that brings up Alex Verdugo to lead it off for the Mets here. Montgomery again, 78 pitches. Verdugo 1 for 3 with a single. Takes a strike at the knees. 0-1. This one grounded to the right side. Frazier there because of the shift from the outfield grass. Oh, it threw it. Frazier's 2nd error of the night. And again, Montgomery's going to have to work a little harder now as Dom Smith 1 for 3 with a double takes a strike. 0-1. Well, maybe we pull Frazier for a defensive replacement in LeMahieu. At least in the 9th. As that misses low, 1-2. The 1-2 to Smith. Line to left, that's a base hit. So Smith and McNeil, really the guys that really hit Montgomery tonight. And that brings up Pete Alonso, who's 0 for 3. And he's going to hammer this one to left center field, and that's going to probably do it for Jordan Montgomery. As 1 run will score, that should be an unearned run. Now bring in Francisco Lindor. And double checking again. Yeah, it's an unearned run, but we're gonna pull him. Unfortunate that Frazier's error. And then we're gonna do a double switch actually. And DJ LeMahieu's going to come in now to play defense. So Frazier hit the ball well tonight, but you make 2 bad errors in back-to-back innings up by 15. And DJ LeMahieu will come in to play the field now. maybe he'll get an at-bat. Taillon will come in to try and get the last 6 outs. Get him some work. He's been relegated to one of the long relievers out of the Yankee pen. After really having a terrible September, his ERA ballooned to 4.5 and just did not have the stuff that he had early in the year as Verdugo turns around to the left side. Takes a strike, 0-1. Yankees, of course, will trade runs for outs as that misses outside, 1-1. But, again, you don't want to let the Mets think they have any hope as this is fouled back out of play, 1-2. And no reason to push Montgomery. He did great through 7 innings. Is that swung on a miss, strike 3, 1 away. Lindor chasing the bad back foot slider. And that'll bring up Michael Conforto, who is thrilled to see Montgomery gone. And he pops it up. First pitch swinging, tried to ambush it on the infield. Voit is there, makes the catch, 2 away. And now that'll bring up J.D. Davis. Taillon went 2 innings in game 1, gave up 2 runs. That ended up being the difference in the game. That misses high to Davis, 1-1. A chance here for a little bit of redemption, though. That misses low, 2-1. Now swing and a miss on a good slider, 2-2. Taillon looking much better tonight. As this one hammered to left, fairly deep. Pollock, though, is there, will settle underneath it and make the catch to end the 8th. So the Mets score an unearned run. Montgomery's line is closed. 7 innings, 2 earned. And we go top 9. Yankees, now it's 17-3. I was predicting the future. Now it's a proper football scorers. Mike Tauchman, 2 for 2 solo home runs, also hit by a pitch. Will face Edwin Diaz, who's going to try and close this out and get the Yankees here in the 9th as that misses outside, 1-0. Save somebody else in the pen for tomorrow is swing and a miss, 1-1. But it didn't matter who the Mets brought in tonight. Aside from Betances, everybody got tattooed. Lucchesi and Diaz, and obviously Walker was the starter. Swing and a miss there, 1-2. The Yankees just poured it on and are 3 outs away from being on the verge of World Series number 28 as Tauchman skies it on the left field line, just foul. Obviously, the bottom of the 9th they have to get through. As Tauchman chases an inside slider, couldn't hold up, strike 3, 1 away. Brings up Aaron Hicks, he's 1 for 4, solo home run hit by a pitch. And Hicks fouls off a fastball there, 0-1. The 0-1, chopped to the left side. Davis there, that's short because of the shift. Fires the first 2 away. And that'll bring up Luke Voit. 3 for 4 tonight. A single, a double, and a home run. And he skies this one to right center field. Conforto, though, settling underneath it, makes the catch. He was a triple shy away from the cycle. It's only been one cycle in playoff history. It goes to Brock Holt of the Red Sox. So Taillon's still in there. Mccann leading off here at the bottom of the 9th. He's 1 for 3 with a single. Takes one inside, 1-0. Hit the ball pretty well against Montgomery, but again, only the 1 single to show for it. He now hammers this to the left side. Gio, a nice scoop. Fires the first, 1 away. Here in the bottom of the 9th. Again, it should be Cole and DeGrom. Here's Montgomery's line. 5 Ks, no walks, 7 hits in 7 innings. 3 runs, only 2 of them earned on 85 pitches. As Brandon Nimmo now is your pinch hitter to face the righty Taillon, hitting .267 in the playoffs. Smacks this one foul, 0-1. Nimmo did very well for the Mets as the DH at Yankee Stadium as that misses outside, 1-1. Now, of course, relegated to pinch hitter again here. He smacks this to the right side, but because of the shift, LeMahieu there fires the first 2 away. Again, came in last inning as a defensive replacement after Frazier's 2 errors. And that brings up Jeff McNeil. Really the only one of the only Mets aside from Dom Smith to have a really good night. A homer, a double, 2 runs scored. Takes a strike there, 0-1. Last hope for the Mets. That one's in the dirt, 1-1. And credit where it's due. If Tyon gets him out, he has a nice couple of innings in relief as this is grounded to short. Well, Didi, I should say, because of the shift behind second, fires the first. And the Yankees take Game 4, 17-3. They've taken a commanding 3-1 lead in the series. They are a win away from winning World Series number 28. Montgomery improves to 2-0 on the postseason. An absolute dismantling of the Mets here in Game 4. Montgomery, you win. Walker, the loss. Pollock, your top hitter. 2 home runs, 3 hits. McNeil had himself a nice night, too, but the Yankee lineup, top to bottom, at least everybody had at least 1 hit. As Luke Voigt carrying Gio Urshela off the field, they can sense it. Despite the Yankee 3 errors on defense. A 1 by Voigt, 2 by Frazier, it didn't matter. Again, Pollock, your player of the game with the 2 home runs. Walker got absolutely tattooed. 7 runs in an inning and a third. Jordan Montgomery, it's only 2 earned runs, not 3, but still, the Yankees, look at those first 5 innings there. They added a couple more late against Diaz. Oh, and look at that. We unlocked the pack. So actually, they're saying it's Carrasco's going to go tomorrow. If it's Carrasco, I think we win the World Series. But that'll be tomorrow because it's been a long stream. Because that was a long game. So Tyon will not be the starter for us. It will be DeGrom. Not DeGrom. It will be Cole. But the Yankees up 3-1 in the series. A chance to win it tomorrow night. We'll open that pack real quick and then we'll call it a night. But first we will save. And then we will back out. And the Yankees are a win away from a world championship. The Diamond Dynasty. That's what we're anyway. So we'll open that pack. We unlocked in the 7th inning here. Let's see, Jonathan VR, Justin Upton, or Johnny Cueto. What's Cueto's pitches? He's a 5-pitch pitcher. VR, you can kind of play anywhere. Good speed. Upton, though, that's a good one, too. Especially because we're right now in the middle of the West event. I don't think a 94 would even register with the team that I have. Anybody still here? What do you guys think? Villar, Upton, or Cueto? This is a tough one. I'm leaning Upton. I don't think anybody's here still. I'll give it a few seconds, but yeah, I think I'm going to go Justin Upton with this one. So, there we go. We can call it a night. We'll collect it. Yeah, awards. So, just Silver Slugger Upton. There we go. And we'll call it a night. So, thank you everybody who tuned in. Tomorrow night, the final of the world, hopefully the final of the World Series. Games 5 and if necessary 6. But until then, take care everybody. Have a great evening and I will see you tomorrow. And maybe we do the off season. So, but be well. Take care. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.